3.
I feel as though we judge them sometimes a little too harshly. James and John, disciples of Jesus Christ, they have a passion in their heart. They have problems in their lives, but they have a passion in their heart to serve the Master as best as they know. And it is here that we find in the Bible a request that they make of Jesus Christ, a profound request that impacts leaders to this very day. Mark chapter 10, verse 35 says this, "And there came near unto him James and John, the sons of Zebedee, saying unto him, Teacher, we would that you should do for us whatsoever we ask of thee." They're not asking for themselves. They're not asking simply out of selfish motives for riches or glory or power. But notice what they say. "We would that you would do for us whatever we ask of you." Jesus responds and he says to them, "What would you that I should do for you?" And they said unto him, "Grant unto us that we may sit one on your right hand and the other on your left." And it says, "In thy glory." When I read this text, I read it from people having a yearning and a desire to so fulfill a ministry by the side of Jesus Christ that they, in his glory, impact an entire world. James and John, perhaps out of selfish motives, but even beyond that, out of a desire to follow Christ, make a petition to him that is bolder than anything I've ever heard. Give us this one request. Let us be so close to you in the way you established your kingdom that we are right next to you, literally. I find myself many times in my ministry doing the very same thing. God, let me be so close to you. Grant this request to me that you will give me whatever I want, in order that by your grace and with your power, I can do anything that my imagination provides for me to do. And the response from Jesus comes back to him and to me as well. Jesus says to them, "You know not what you ask. Are you able to drink the cup that I drink, or to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with?" Notice here that Jesus doesn't say no to them, but he instead asks them the question, are you able to handle what it means to stand by my side? Leadership is not just basking in the glory of Christ. Leadership is not just ruling in times of success. Leadership is not just enjoying success and glory. But Jesus says here that for this prayer to be answered, the prayer to stand by the side of Jesus Christ on his left or on his right, there is a cost. Are you able to handle the cost? Are you able to handle the sacrifice? Are you willing to do what it takes to be someone that earns that position of standing next to me on my right or on my left? You see, when we deal with leadership, many times we deal with the glory of Jesus. Lord, help me to be by your side. But the question that Jesus asks is, are you able to handle the request that you are making? Are you able to take the sacrifice, the bitter cup, the death to self that is required in order to be a leader for Jesus Christ? Leadership is not talent. Leadership is character. And only one who has been trained in the school of affliction, that has developed a character like Jesus Christ, is worthy to be a leader for Jesus. Is it your desire to be a leader for Jesus Christ? The question comes to you as it does for me, as it did for James and John. Are you able to handle my cup? Are you able to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with, the baptism of suffering? Unless the answer is yes, then you and I were not called to be leaders.